Clodfelter with Evansville starting pitcher Tyler Vale. Tyler, are you excited for He Is For Everyone night on Friday, August 13th?
Of course.
Where can you find tickets?
Actually, you can find them at your local public library.
And they're free. Join us Friday, August 13th, post-game fireworks sponsored by Indiana 811. Zane Clodfelter with OttersTV here with Andrew Penner of the infield, and thanks for joining us on OttersTV. Your first appearance. You were a acquisition by the Otters shortly after opening day, and ever since you've arrived, you played with confidence. You've had a good batting average, and you've had clutch hits. Are you playing as confidently as it looks like it is out on the field?
Yeah, no, I play with confidence. This coaching staff does a great job of making sure that we're all feeling comfortable here, and it's a great group of guys. It's easy to play loose and confident with these guys. So I've enjoyed my time here in Evansville so far. It's been great.
Yeah, no stranger in the Frontier League. You played for River City in 2019, a part of that Frontier League championship team as they kind of went out on a high note as a franchise. So to be a part of that run, what did you learn about yourself as a baseball player in those type of situations?
Well, it was my first year being a professional, so a lot of things as far as approaching things professionally, playing a lot more baseball than I'm used to, than the college level. But the team thing is team chemistry. I learned was pretty much the biggest part of that championship team was the camaraderie and how close we really were on and off the field. I think helped us win that championship.
Yeah, and then to go out on top, it had already been reported that was going to be the final season in O'Fallon, and then to actually win the title and go out like that had to be really satisfying for you and your teammates.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it was good for the people of O'Fallon too. We got a lot of good support out there, and I think a lot of people are upset that we didn't continue playing there. I know the players wanted to come back. I would have gone back there for sure. It's a great group of people out there, and I just enjoyed every minute of it. It was great.
Right. Obviously, there's differences between Car Shield Field and Bossy Field.
Yeah.
One, there's turf, and then the natural grass here. Outside of those differences, is there anything else that you've noticed from playing there as opposed to Bossy Field that's different?
Well, the grass is definitely the biggest thing, but the dimensions of the field too are a lot more interesting there. Really short porch to right with a big old 30, 40 foot fence there, and a lot more opportunities to drive balls down the park. Whereas here at Boston, you kind of got to work the gaps a little bit more.
Right.
And it's great though. I love playing here. It's a lot of history here, and I've enjoyed it so far. It's been great.
2020 impacted everyone differently. You already had a season of professional baseball under your belt, but then going into 2020, I know you're probably still itching to play. How did you stay in game shape until, I guess, the inevitable word that there wasn't going to be a 2020 campaign?
Yeah, just working out a lot, trying to hit as much of the cage as I can. I got a batting cage in my house. My parents put up, so that was great. But also, you got to work too. Make some money during the off season. So trying to balance that was a little bit difficult. But as the season was getting closer here to 2021, I really ramped up my training and just made sure I was ready to go. And I think I've put myself in a pretty good position here.
Your initial impressions of Boston Field, first as a visitor, and then when you actually became an Otter and were a part of the home team.
Well, as a visitor, the locker room in there is a little bit. There's a lot of history in that locker room, to say the least. It's older setup, but I know that it's a very historic ballpark. So coming here and playing here with the different names that have come through and played here, that was cool. And now that it's my home stadium, and I love being here every day. The people that work here are great. The front office, everybody. So it's a really good environment, conducive for winning.
Right, and you've been a big part of the Otters' success, currently fighting for a West Division championship after winning a division title in 2019 prior to the pandemic. Really back and forth with the Florence Yalls, and every game matters as we really hit the home stretch coming into August. What are going to be some keys for both yourself and then your teammates to stay in that playoff push and then eventually prevail over Florence to make the postseason?
Yeah, you said it. Florence is a very tough team. It seems like they're always in it. Very good club. They're coached well and a really good group of guys. But for us, it's just taking it one pitch at a time. As cliche as it might sound, one game at a time, and just kind of approach every day as a new day. And you can't think too far ahead in the future. We know we got a really good group here. We got the guys to do it. It's just slowing the game down a little bit and take care of what's important right here, right now.
And for your college days, I do want to touch on that. You did leave CSU Bakersfield as the all-time leader in batting average and on-base percentage. So you're able to continue that at the professional level. Were there any adjustments from the college game to professional that you really had to adjust to?
You see a lot better pitching here on a consistent basis. In college you'll see one or two guys, and then a couple of guys out of the bullpen who are throwing mid to low 90s and stuff with good breaking ball. But here you got every day you're running up against a pretty good starting pitcher with a lot of chuck behind it in the bullpen. So it's just being ready to go is the biggest thing. You know, approaching each at bat with the same approach, and trying to stay confident. You know, it's a big thing. You play every day. It can be mentally exhausting. So just trying to stay with your approach, stay within yourself, and just let it happen. It's a game we've all played for so long. We know how to play it. So you just kind of got to sit back and just trust a little bit.
All righty. He's Andrew Penner. I'm Zane Clodfelter. This has been Otters TV.
Hi, Evansville Mayor Lloyd Winnicky inviting you and your family to E is for Everyone night at historic Bosse Field this Friday night. You'll see the first place Evansville Otters, all kinds of prizes available, and fireworks after the game brought to you by Indiana 811.
I'm pitcher Tyler Vale, and you can pick up your free tickets at your Evansville Public Library.